Hey kids, it's Fun Food Friday, number 8. Number 8. Can you believe we made it this far? I can't. Didn't plan on doing it this long. Fun Food Friday number 8. This is going to be the one with earthworms. I have the guitar out. You see I have the guitar out. We're going to do something a little different this week. This week's episode is going to have a theme song. That's right, a little theme song. We're going to play a little snippet of a song here. I'm not playing it. I'm going to put the guitar away. I was just waiting on, you guys to get here. I'm not playing the guitar or the theme song. It's just, hold on. Let me put this away real quick. I was going to do this outside. It's a lovely day here at Fun Food Friday headquarters. But I had to do this inside because I needed to be near the computer to play this our theme song for the week, and I'm really hoping that this won't go on long enough or have any problems with Facebook's copyright problems or them squashing this video because of this. But we'll find out, won't we, together? So the theme song is, since this is a food themed little event thing we do here, our theme song today is called Moon Pie. So let's listen to it. Now, the reason we have a theme song this week, and I just played that lovely little ditty called Moon Pie, is by the Charlena Thomas Band. And Charlena Thomas is somebody I grew up with, and Charlena is the reason I have food this week to sample for you folks. Charlena hopefully will tune into this and leave a comment trying to tell folks where they can maybe buy her music or listen to it, because Charlena, I apologize, I tried to find somewhere on the interwebs to play your music, and the only thing I could find was a website called Paste Media. I think that's what it was called. Hold on, let me look at my notes. Wait, that's not my notes. That's that book I wrote a few years ago that I don't talk much about. Yeah, if anybody wanted to read that, it's called Cornered. You can get it on Amazon. Digital download available as well. Today's episode is all about crass commercialism, kids. I'm sorry, not Paste Media. PasteMagazine.com is where you can listen to snippets of Charlena's songs, because they claim you can listen to the whole song if you provide an email address, or you can log in through Facebook, but I've tried for like 3 days to get into this website and it's not working. I don't know what's wrong with their website. But hopefully, maybe she has a way to buy CDs or something. Kids, ask your parents what CDs are. I would love to have 1 or 2 CDs, Charlena. If you've got boxes full of them in your garage or something, let me know how I can get some, please. But if you guys like that little snippet of her song Moon Pie, try and seek it out and find it. That website, Paste Magazine, hey Mr. DJ, hey Missy, Paste Magazine, on the little snippet of describing the artist, the Charlena Thomas Band, and that's Sharlena is how you spell her first name, referred to her as a brilliant singer-songwriter with lyrics of intelligent and poetic beauty. And I gotta agree, every song I've heard from Charlena has been fantastic. So seek it out. I don't know what to really liken it to. This kind of bluesy, country, southern rock kind of feel. If anybody is familiar with the Cowboy Junkies, her music reminds me a lot of the Cowboy Junkies stuff. All right. So today's food, like I said, played that snippet of Moon Pie, her song, because Charlena gave me the food for this week. And our items are mustard flavored soda from some brand that I think is called Lester's Fixins. There's a picture right there of Lester. And I think Amazon sells a whole series of like relish, ketchup, mustard, and like barbecue or buffalo sauce flavored crap from this company. Sorry. We also have kale candy. Maybe we'll finish with that. Finish strong, who knows. And the one, well, I'm not really looking forward to the mustard soda either. I looked at some Amazon reviews and apparently it tastes like mustard. We also have something called earthworms, which I found out is from the same company who markets the crickets, the crickets that I ate back in like episode 3 and 4, I think it was. And according to this box, it's real worms. And what I could tell researching online, that's exactly what's in here. They've sort of dried the worms up. I don't know if you can see them, and given them some sort of candy coating. And we'll talk some more about that in a minute here. But before I get started, one more thing about Charlena, because I told her I really appreciated her sending me the care package. I want to mention that Charlena has a young son who really the package was labeled as coming from him. Thomas is his name. I think he's 4 now, maybe. But when Thomas maybe was like a year old, 2 years old, he was diagnosed with ATRT, which I had to write this down because I couldn't remember how to say it. Atypical teratoid rhabdoid tumors. It's a form of cancer, extremely rare, and involves fast-growing tumors of the brain and the spinal column. But Thomas, with folks at Children's Hospital in Atlanta, has beaten that, I am very happy to say, and thriving. Everything I've seen from him past year or so, he's run around doing normal kid stuff finally, and hair is growing back, and he's hopefully out of the woods for good with that. So if anybody is interested in making a donation to the Children's Hospital of Atlanta, or if you want to know more about it, Charlena said that she was welcome to have messages sent to her if anybody has questions or wants to know more about it or how they can maybe help. Apparently, it's so rare that it does not get a lot of attention, does not get a lot of, investment of funds for research on how to beat it because it's such a rare disease. And unfortunately, it's also extremely, it's fatal for a lot of kids, and it usually does strike young people. So today's food is from Thomas and his mama, Charlena Thomas. And I thank both of them, and hopefully I think Thomas is going to watch this episode with his mom, and I told her I'd try to keep it clean, so I'm going to see how I can do, but I don't know if I'm going to do it because I'm going to start off now with the mustard flavored soda. Thank you. Life is good, Rod, for us retired folks. Mustard flavored soda from Lester's Fixins. Now I had to open this downstairs with the bottle opener because it had a normal cap on it. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they picked these things up. Well, I don't know where Charlena got these. Maybe she'll say where she picked them up. But it says it's made with pure cane sugar, which is always good if it was like a normal flavored soda, like actual cola flavored or black cherry or something good. But it says y'all get your fixins. So I'm going to take a swig of the mustard flavored soda. We'll smell it first. Oh, that stinks. That smells like a fart, no lie. It's like a mix with, it's like a burnt rubber fart. I'm sure it's delicious. All right. That's bad. That's bad. I don't think my eyes were watering, Tommy Parker, but because I hadn't had anything till right then. That's nasty. That's bad. It doesn't taste like mustard. I read some reviews that said, it really tastes like mustard. No, it just tastes like, I was going to say a bad word there. Wow. Ah. Let's cleanse the palate there a little bit. All right, Rod, maybe I will. Gosh. I might be up for the challenge. It's sweet tasting. I mean, it's loaded up with sugar. I'm pretty sure I can't even read the label because it's got white print on a yellow background. I have no idea how much sugar's in this, but it is sweet, but it's got a nasty flavor to it. It was supposed to taste like yellow mustard. That's what the reviews I saw were and how it's billed on Amazon or whatever, but I don't know. It doesn't taste like French's, I can tell you that. If it actually tasted like, mustard from French's or something, I think I could probably knock it out. That's foul. I'm also going to burp on camera, by the way. Oh, God! Oh, it burns. I'm sorry y'all had to hear that. Oh, God. All right, let's move on. Hell, the kale candy can only make it better. All right, kale candy. What brand is this? It says Archie McPhee kale candy. I don't remember. I don't think I looked up this one before coming on. It says Garden Fresh, World's Finest Garden Collection. Oh, look. Oh, I thought I forgot to say something, but actually, no, Missy. It's not grape. It's supposed to taste like yellow mustard. It's supposed to taste like hot dog hamburger mustard. That's how it's advertised, and of course it's it's yellow in color, but it doesn't taste like them fancy mustards like Grey Poupon either. It's just, I don't know what the hell. It doesn't taste like anything that I recognize. The kale candies has not a whole lot on the packaging other than the logo and graphic of the smiling kale leaf. The nutritional stuff was on the wrapper. Well, actually, they don't even give you the nutritional stuff. It says if you want the nutritional stuff, you got to call a number. It's not even a 1-800 number. Those sons of bitches. So the primary ingredient for the kale candy you would think would be kale. No. Well, hell, there might not even be any kale in this. That's false advertising. Some tiny little, it actually said, son of a bitch. Pardon my French. French is. Made in China. Hell. This packaging makes it look like it's all homey and down home country crap. And it's made in China. And the ingredients, sugar, corn syrup, water, artificial kale flavor, some blue food coloring, some yellow food coloring, two types of yellow food coloring, and titanium dioxide. Oh, sweet Jesus. There's not even damn kale in this. Friggin' rip off. looks like. I'm a little disappointed. What I was anticipating seeing when I opened the package was, you know, for those of you who have been with me since the beginning, my true hardcore fans, the seaweed chips. It was dehydrated seaweed. It was green, clearly leafy, but, you know, dehydrated. That's what I thought, well, hell, I was going to find in here. But no, all I get here is, you know, hard candies. Yes, titanium dioxide. Is that bad, Joey? That's what it says. So all I got here in the kale package is hard candy like you find in grandma's, you know, candy dish out on the coffee table. So let's get in here and try this disappointing non-kale containing. It's probably for flavor, Joe. Yeah, I can't. All right, here we go. Well, no, maybe not. Son of a bitch. Childproof wrapping. All right. Hard candy. Oh, Christ. Yeah, right off the bat. That hit you. It says sugar and corn syrup are the first two ingredients. There's nothing sweet. I don't know if y'all saw that. I think I was drooling. I almost drooled onto the desktop here. That's a good idea, Jim. I'll keep that for another 6 months and put it in the candy dish for Halloween. That's a good idea. This tastes like shit. Another swig of mustard, Rod, for you. There. Oh, God. Tommy Parker, now my eye literally is watering. That's foul. All right, I can't crunch this up, so unless y'all just want to sit here for 20 minutes while I wait for this to dissolve. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to spit this out. Hold on. Y'all amuse yourselves. Son of a bitch. That's nasty. We'll put that to the side. Whew! All right, let's get into the good stuff. The main course, the entree. So, earthworms. So when I opened my care package, which, by the way, if any of y'all saw it a few days ago when I got it, I posted a picture of the box that the post office delivered. Looked like they had run it over with a truck and played soccer with it, despite the numerous labels on it that said fragile. But luckily, the mustard soda survived in its glass bottle, as did another beverage that she sent me that I'll probably do next week. She sent me a bottle of dirt soda. They both survived. Unfortunately, and I am sad that the one thing in the box that did not survive was in a plastic tub, and it was bacon flavored cotton candy. The tub had been crushed, at the top had popped off, and inside the top it had like a vacuum sealed plastic covering, but even that had been popped, I guess, with the pressure when the tub was smashed. So I figured I wouldn't risk eating something that had been open, and I didn't know how long it had been open, but it smelled good. It actually smelled like bacon, so that probably would have been pretty good. And of course, that was the one thing that got damaged. So anyway, earthworms. It's on the label here. It says "real worms!" exclamation mark, not just for the birds. And so this is from the company Hotlix, Hotlix. And like I said, I found out they're the same people who market the crickets that I had a while back. And it says proudly on the label on the back, "Made in America with genuine insects." And so here on the back, and I think I talked about this a little bit with the crickets, it says, "Where were you when you ate your first earthworm?" Like that's a common occurrence. I never freaking ate a worm as a kid or anything. Might have had dirt. You ate dirt. Futurists say earthworms will be a major source of protein for humans. Now let's keep that quote in mind. You'll hear Oscar barking back there. Futurists say earthworms will be a major source of protein. The future is now. Give one a try. You never forget your first earthworms. So then right below that is the nutritional label. And it says serving size 5 pieces. Okay, so that's nearly everything that's in the box, 5 pieces. And protein, 1 gram. Okay, now remember the quote was that futurists say earthworms will be a major source of protein for humans. I got to eat 5 of these things to get 1 gram. Now downstairs, I got a protein powder we've been making smoothies with lately. I'm going to talk while I'm trying to bust into this. 1 scoop of that is 25 grams of protein, and it's made with whey. Whey? No way. Whey. So the 1 little scoop of protein powder made from basically milk, a milk byproduct, whey, 25 grams of protein. If I got to eat 5 of these damn worms to get 1 gram of protein, I'd have to eat 125 worms to get the same protein that's in that little bit of powder. I mean, who the hell would want to sit around and eat 125 worms in a day, let alone multiple meals of it for sustenance? So these people have this idea that they're going to grow insects and earthworms and shit and feed the world with it. They're probably hallucinating, smoking crack. All right, I've cut into the bag. What I found online says these are candy coated. Oddly enough, the company that makes it, Hotlix, I don't think I ever found a website for them where they actually, their own website. There are stores selling the stuff. So I don't know how this is prepared. There's green ones, pink, blue ones. It looks like. So I assume, I don't know if they dehydrate them, bake them alive. Is there a way to euthanize a worm, in a humane way so that you can then cook it? Who knows? Do they go out on their driveway and collect them at dawn? So I'm not real crazy about eating this because of what it is. For some reason, I didn't really necessarily mind the cricket. Maybe because I had seen people eating them, before on TV, foreign countries or whatever. But I'm not keen on this. But anyway, I'm going to do it. And then, Rod, for you, I'm going to wash it down with some mustard soda. I'm going to, and it doesn't even say what flavor. They're candy coated, but it doesn't say what flavors. It's different colors, so I don't know if there's different flavors. There's only one way to find that out, right, kids? All right, let's start with a green one. So, extremely crunchy. Tastes like candy. I mean, there's nothing bad tasting about it. Like I said, I'm not crazy about the idea of what I'm eating. There was one I thought when I opened it looked like these. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me dig in here and get a piece. Let me get one of these blue ones here. All right, let's see. All right, so my fat fingers aren't cooperating. I don't know if you guys can see that, how it looks on the end there. I assume that's what's inside this candy coating. That, you know, it is a tubular animal product that's been coated in sugar, basically. Here's another fatter piece. Yeah, Tommy. Not chewy, not squishy, bendy. I mean, they've been roasted, they've been cooked, and then rolled in sugar, basically, is what I'd guess. The green one, very candy-ish tasting. I don't know if it had a certain flavor to it. There goes my wife bringing up the children's books. She used to teach kids to read in elementary school. Now she just won't let it go. Won't let it go. All right. Tastes just like the green one, I think. All right, there's 3 colors. I did green, I did blue. There's pink. I think there's supposed to be different flavors. That one had, I think, a slightly different flavor, but they've been in this bag rolling around into each other, and whatever this powder sugar coating stuff is rubbed all on them. Oh yeah, actually the bag is full of sugar there along the bottom edge of the candy coating stuff has been all knocked off of them. So, you know, God forbid if sometime in the future we have to eat worms and crickets, but the idea that, you know, this is going to be more sustainable and fulfill our needs nutritionally than, you know, killing a cow and eating it, I ain't buying it. All right, Rod, let's wash it down with some more mustard soda. God, that is not. I'm going to stick with the powder, Jim. That soda's nasty. All right. I don't think I'm even halfway through with this. Did I mention she also gave me dirt soda? Look forward to eating that next week. I wish I could describe what it tastes like. Like I said, it does not, to me, taste like mustard. It smells like ass. Ugh. Jim Wright always says if I throw up on here, it's going to make him throw up too while watching. Oh, just kidding. It's almost got to taste like, I'm going to do it too, get away. Get it away from me, I'm going to do it too. It's almost like cleaner. addition to ass, it reminds me of like some sort of household cleaner stuff. I don't know what the hell it is. All right. Almost done, Rod. Almost done. Guess what I'm sending you for Christmas, Rod? There's your dead soldier. Oh, that's foul. Ugh. So let's rank today's items. Ugh. It's not the taste that's making my eyes water, it's the carbonation. Though the taste isn't helping. None of it was as bad as some of those jelly beans from 2 weeks ago. If anybody didn't watch the one from 2 weeks ago, number 7, that was the worst ever. There's your daily Oscar. There, Christy Helms. There's your Oscar. Oscar. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that right there? Okay. Yeah, last week's was the worst ever with those jelly beans. No lie. I'd rather eat almost anything that I've had so far than some of those jelly beans. So today's winner for taste wise is actually the earthworms, because they tasted like sugar, candy coated stuff. The kale candy was not good in any way, shape, or form. And I think it'd be a mean trick to put those out in a candy dish for people to eat. God almighty. But the mustard soda is probably the worst tasting of today's items. Ugh. All right, that wraps up today's food items. I think I'm getting up with Jim Wright this coming week, and he says he's got a couple more things for me. So if I can hook up with Jim, I'll have stuff for next Friday for episode number 9. Number 9. That's a Beatles reference. So hopefully I'll be back next week. I asked this 2 weeks ago, but I don't know what the Facebook. I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Facebook usually, if I look at the video after I'm done and wait a couple of days, it's supposed to, or it used to tell me like how many people had viewed it, like how many times it had been viewed. It's not working lately. I don't know if it's a glitch on Facebook's end or what, but I don't know how many people are tuning in, and I don't know who's watching. I have you guys that are my regulars who like to pop on and watch live. Thank you. But if anybody watches this, please just leave a little comment that said, hey, I watched it, just so I have an idea who's watching, how many people are watching. I've got people telling me to take this to YouTube, do it on YouTube. I might, I don't know. It should be pretty easy. It'll make it more accessible to people because you won't have to be my Facebook friend to watch the video if I do it through YouTube, and it can be done live on there as well. So I can just switch platforms. So I might do that, but I need to have an idea how many people are watching, if it's worth messing around with. So anyway, if anybody watches this, leave me a comment that just says you watched it. Thank you, appreciate it. Next week, I will do the other item that Charlene sent me, which was dirt soda, which based on reviews tastes like dirt and or mushrooms. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm not sure what Jim has for me this week. So I don't know what the food items are, but as soon as I do know or I have them, I'll post and let you guys know if I'm doing a video next Friday, which I guess would be the 22nd, I think, of April. Patty, you're late to the show. We're wrapping things up. So that was it for this week. I appreciate it. My dog's barking in the background. I don't know what he's barking at. I guess I'll go check that. Pray for Ukraine. They need our help. Pray for me. I'll pray for you. And I'll see you guys next week, I think. Bye-bye. Bye, Sheila. Bye, Sheila. Thank you, baby, for saying I look skinny. Bye, Sheila. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.